So listen attentively now. We are starting with an example. See, I am a contractor. I have a crane of 12-ton capacity. I am coming to you for insurance. You asked me the question whether this is registered with the RTO. I said no. What policy will you suggest me? What policy will you suggest me? Anyone can speak.
If crane is registered, then we will issue it under this D.
Come back.
If crane is registered with RTO, then we will issue policy under miscellaneous D class.
If it is registered, yes. Okay. But it is not registered?
Then CPM.
Good. Very good. So here you have to understand there are certain vehicles, plants, machineries and equipments which are registered and most of them are not registered. But they are all insurable. Reason being, they are costly properties. Some of them are used on the public place. Most of them are used at the project sites. But they are all insurable because they are all used for commercial purposes. In such a case, the contractors who are having multiple project sites and have multiple number of misdeed vehicles with them, they all want the insurance for all their plant, machinery and equipments. And these plant and machineries are insured. But the basis is some of them may be registered with the RTO, rest of them may not be. So that factor will decide which policy will come into force. So today we are discussing CPM policy. Let us see what is the CPM. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this contractors, plant and machinery is a product which belongs to the engineering category, not the motor category. This is a product of engineering class. Basically, this is different to the motor insurance, because nothing related to motor is governing this class of insurance. In the tariff, India motor tariff, you must have seen there is a list, or rather a long list of 58 misdeed vehicles which are used by the contractors at the different project sites. Some of them having their own engine, they are self-propelled. Rest of them may not be able to run on automobile. So such equipments are either mounted or connected with another kind of vehicles. Most of these vehicles you may not have seen. Most of these vehicles you may not have even heard. For example, I give you a list of these vehicles. These are misdeed vehicles available under India motor tariff. So the normal vehicles which you will find on the road are agriculture tractors, ambulance, road rollers, bulldozers, cranes, fire brigade. This type of vehicles you will normally see on public places because they are most commonly used vehicles. Though all of them are insurable under Mesh D category of motor vehicles, provided they are registered. If they are not, then obviously CPM would be there. But out of this list you will find there are certain equipments or plant and machineries which are not available to see on the public place. For example, gritting machine, forklift trucks, tippers, scrapers, compressors, rippers, angel dozers. These are a few vehicles which you can see only at the project sites, because they are also used for commercial purposes. Their use is very restricted. They may or may not be registered with the RTO, but they are used for commercial purposes only. And this is the reason all these vehicles are subject to insurance. Now let us see what is the CPM insurance. Normally you people are confused over the factor that CPM and motor is similar. Well, it's not. Because a CPM policy covers all type of contractors, plant and machinery engaged for work at any specified location in India. Means these vehicles or machineries can work at the specified locations in India. Beyond Indian territory, they are not allowed. Geographical extension is not allowed. Within India also, they have to work on the specified locations. Specified locations means which are mentioned in the proposal form. This may be one or more than one. Because these contractors are using them, it depends upon the contractor how many project sites he is having. Maybe he is working at the one project site only. Maybe he is having 4 project sites at different places, maybe in different states. So all these plant and machineries can work on those project sites. Because any site where the project is going on, the contractor is completely dependent upon these machineries. And when these machineries are working day and night, in that case, physical loss or damage could be possible to these machineries, which could lead to very heavy loss or damages. So insurance will provide the protection in such a case. That means all these plant and machineries, when working at the project sites, day and night working is there. In that case, because of the pressure, because of the hard work, because of the all-time engagement, these machineries can lead to losses which are compensated under this CPM insurance policy. Now what this policy is, in fact, policy has 2 major sections. One is material damage and second is third party liability. But these 2 sections are absolutely different to the motor insurance policy. There is no resemblance at all. When we are talking of the material damage section, there is no list of perils. On the contrary, The policy provides all risk coverage under the CPM insurance. All risk coverage means except the exclusions of the policy, loss due to any reason is covered. There could be typical circumstances like machinery is at work, it is at rest, machinery is at subsequent re-erection, machinery is being dismantled for the purpose of cleaning or overhauling, machinery is shifted from the one place to another place within the project site. Under these circumstances, if any loss or damage is taking place to the machinery or vehicle, all these are covered under the CPM policy. So this material damage section is very wide as compared to the motor policy or OD section, because there the list of perils is provided. And those perils, any of those perils, if causing the loss, then only the loss is covered. But here there is no list of perils. Policy is issued on the basis of all risk. That means every risk is covered except the exclusions. This is material damage section. Second section is third party liability. Now this third party liability is again different to the motor insurance in the sense, here in CPM policy the third party liability section does not cover any liability to the person. Any third party liability to the person means death, disability, injury, all these things are not covered. Then what third party liability is covered? Policy covers the third party property damage only. That means here the third party liability section has the very limited scope. Only third party property damage will be covered and not the personal liability. So here it is used in the very restricted sense. Again, the rate schedule of the CPM policy is altogether different to the motor insurance. Rate schedule is applicable under the CPM policy according to the groups, not the classification of the vehicles. Moreover, there is no separate rating for own damage liability, for third party liability, for personal accident liability. Nothing like that is there. No classification of plant and machinery like two-wheelers, private cars, GCCB, PCCB, MST, etc. is there. All CPM machineries are divided into these 5 groups. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4, Group 5. Premium rate is prescribed as per tariff for all the groups. Group 1 60 paisa, Group 2 80 paisa, Group 3 1 rupees, Group 4 2 rupees, Group 5 20 paisa. Earthquake premium is not included into it. Earthquake premium can be charged separately. Otherwise, no table like OD premium, third party premium, PA premium like it. Nothing is applicable here. But the hard and fast rule is the machinery belonging to any particular group cannot be interchanged with any other group. Means machinery coming into the group 2nd cannot be insured in group 5 or group 1 or group 4. Reason being, codification of machineries is there. Machineries are coded. How it is coded? Say for example, this is group 1. Now for the group 1 machineries, risk code start from 101. 101 onward, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And the machineries under this group are chain block, pulley block, compressor, conveyor belt, crane up to 10 ton capacity, concrete pumping plant, cement silos, forklift, mixing machineries, road rollers, railway trackers, scrappers, vibrators. These all machineries are coded under Group 1. Premium rate applicable to them is 60 paisa plus earthquake. Now, any of these machines cannot be insured under any other group. This is hard and fast. Similarly, in Group 2, machine like aggregate plant, airlocks, gas power generating plant, graders, pan scrapers, mobile mixing plant, mechanical sweepers, tractor trailers, stone crushers. This kind of machines are included into Group 2. Risk code start from 201. All these machineries are not interchangeable. They have to be rated in this group only, and the premium rate is 80 paisa %. So these aspects are very clear. Machine cannot be interchanged into any other group because this code is there. Group 3 says machine like bulldozers, cranes above 10 ton capacity, diving equipments, excavators, loaders, breakdown vehicles, hydraulic twin booms. All these machineries are in the Group 3. Risk code start from